Hey team, in this section, we're going to walk through how to select the right tool per property, a critical decision that determines how your agents behave, how accurate they are, and how scalable they become in V7 Go. In Go, every property needs a tool, whether that's an AI model, a Python script, manual input, or even a live web search. And to show how this plays out live, we're going to walk through three very different agents: a pet insurance claims workflow, a real estate distributed cash flow analysis agent, and a go-to-market company research agent. So to start, let's work on the pet claims workflow. This pet claims workflow is used to process insurance paperwork submitted by customers. Here we upload bundles of files like vet reports, receipts, and claims forms, and we use AI models to extract core information like the diagnosis, the treatment date, the claimed conditions, the reimbursement amount requested, the history, and a whole host more. These fields are all typically natural language based. They live inside PDFs or scanned forms. And so we pair each property with an AI model to extract this information from these documents. Because these are basic extractions, we don't need logic heavy tools, just clean prompting and good grounding. At the end here, you'll see that we use Python to gather the previous amounts and payables from the line items and create a claims overview at the end. This is your classic use case of pairing AI with text, number, and other properties to get fast, reliable extractions, and then using Python to get a clean, legible, formatted overview at the end. Next, let's go into something a little bit more in-depth using Python, a distributed cash flow model. Here, this agent analyzes distributed cash flow models from property investment opportunities, like offering memorandums, and runs calculations on the information that we've pulled. We use a mix of AI to extract pieces directly from the documents, and then we use Python properties to run calculations on those extracts. We also use Python to parse JSON blobs from the outputs, normalize rent roll and operating expenses into clean, easily extractable formats, and route deals based on thresholds or model performance into these bottom tier single selects. Here, Python is not an optional tool. It's mixed in heavily throughout the workflow and is really the engine that transforms the raw data extract into actionable investment logic. This is a really good example of how you move from just pure extraction to evaluation, using AI to get the data and Python to make it usable and actionable for the end user. Lastly, let's go take a look at the web search model, which is going to be completely different from everything that we've done to date because it doesn't actually look at a file or document input. Instead, what it does is we manually upload a company name and a company URL, either through copy paste or typing it in here. And then this agent doesn't rely on any structured input. It goes and uses our web search tool to crawl the company's website in the URL and pull live intelligence based on the prompt. We use it to summarize a company's positioning from their homepage, identify product lines and target industries, surface partnerships, case studies, or other recent updates that exist online. This is typically paired with text or collection properties because we do need a great deal of free-form text outputs, and the web search tool pulls relevant live context based on these in-depth prompts that we described here. This is really good for market research, sales enablement, or any time that you need to pull context that doesn't live in one of your uploaded files, but lives out there in the web. So to recap, the tool that you choose is going to depend on the nature of the property that you're trying to extract. You're going to use AI models for natural language extraction and simple document extraction. Use Python for calculations, routing, or field transformations in the platform, typically paired with text, single selects, or number properties. You're going to use web search when your context lives online, not in your documents, and you need to reference external sources of information. And finally, manual input when you need to manually upload something or provide additional context to be referenced across other properties. Mixing tools together is how you go from a basic extractor to a fully intelligent agent capable of both automating and augmenting your workflow.